You could have home jerseys.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Queen. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up to the Lakers. Here's Edwards. No good with a layup. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Dillingham. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Queen. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's the Senge. Misses in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
He gets it in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Tatum. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for a bit. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
Pass to Queen. Here's Diabate. And that time also a missed shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's Queen. Still no points. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Yes, it's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Inside. Sinks that one from the post.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Crawford. To the middle. Pass to Dillingham. The baseline, Jay. And he hits the jumper. Dillingham's got his second basket
Nice
of the night.
one out that Kyrie.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, knockout! Wow!
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And he drives. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Number 5.
And the second free throw is good. 44 seconds left to play in the first. It's Robinson, high post. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The shot off that time. He takes it in. Here's Hood-Schifino. Out to Anthony. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Powell outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Powell's got his first points of the night. Here's Dillingham. Oh, sweet move. Jones grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Powell. No good from the wing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Come on now,
There's
that's
the
a
foul.
steal,
It'll
bro.
go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Dillingham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Now here's Simmons.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Diabate, no good. Outside Irving.
Oh.
Robbed. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts. Jones in the post. There's the block. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Irving. Yet to see a basket. It's tipped.
Come on, you're butt. You're butt.
Here's Dillingham. They get it again. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Lakers in the lead. Jones drives in. And the dunk by Jones.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Queen. Claxton with a rebound. Left side, Eason. Pass to Asenge. And he goes in for the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Hood-Schifino. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Barrett. Out of of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Shit.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Crawford. To the inside. Jackson. That one's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Shot on the wing. And they pick up 2. Here's Crawford.
Oh.
The drive. It's good.
Oh, God.
Crawford's got his second bucket on the night.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum. Going to work inside.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Here's Queen.
Like that.
1:41 left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rogers. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Los Angeles making a change here. So it's Los Angeles now. Powell with it to the middle. Here's Tatum. And that one's long. To the paint. .107 left in the second period. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rogers. Over Edwards. Rogers misses. Now Edwards. And it's Queen with a rebound. Here's Crawford. 5 points in the game. Here's Rogers. Jackson the screen. Another shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Asenge. Now here's Edwards.
Out of there.
Inside. Here's Tatum. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Crawford. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Lakers. The lead is 2. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him off the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Second free throw, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Rogers. Here's Queen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Soft touch off the glass. Dillingham's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the ring. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the phone.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Asenge. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 10. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. 12 points for him.
Little nigga right
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Shot clock at 2. Jackson can't get it to go.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Let's give it up for your
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Crawford. Uses the glass on the layup. Crawford's got 9.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
To the wing on the left. Cleveland calls timeout. The number
knew.
1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his
Newell.
Did he quit?
Face with spiral eyes.
Did he quit? Oh. He quit. I just knew somebody was gonna get hurt, bro. I was just about to take my niggas out. Do I get that dub, Mel?
Investigation pending. Loudly crying face with tears of joy.
Oh God, bro. I think that's mine, bro. Right when that nigga I heard that shit, he smacked that internet.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Bucks. For Los Angeles, they want to start this. With the season just getting underway, how much weight should we put on these early results, RJ?
Oh, the early season does carry some importance for some clubs. I'd say teams on the younger side or the teams that have reshaped rosters.
And the Milwaukee starting five. They've got Castle, and it's Ryder in at the 2. 4-3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Castle. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Castle. From the arc. Here's Thurman. Guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thurman. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Thurman. Right side, Rizachet. Here's Ryder. To the paint. Thurman. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Left side, Rizachet. Thurman's shot is off. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Takes it inside. Rizachet with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Ryder, guarded by Edwards. Ryder passes to Thurman. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. It's rebounded by Asenge. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. To the middle. And Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Jones against Tatum. Stop the drought. Jones misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Tatum, a screen on Castle. Inside, deflects the pass. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Castle. And the shot goes in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Asenge. The kick out to Edwards. The 15-footer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Rizachet. Fires it. And it falls all over the rim and in. The Lakers trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Thurman. Milwaukee's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Castle outside. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Lakers making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. And a big finish by Robinson.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Archibald. To the middle. Here's this hole. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Up top, Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Robinson can't hit. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Mobo. Tatum pulls it in. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Now Wallace. He's scoreless. Pass to Mobo. And here's Dick. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Archibald. And it's all from 3-point range. Outside Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Stephon Castle, and it's Swift in at the center position. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Dick with a screen on Edwards. Out top Castle. Pass to Issel. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And they'll keep possession. Dick gets the bucket. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. That one's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Edwards against Castle.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Issel. Pulls up. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Now here's Tatum. He's closely guarded. Now here's Edwards. Guarded by Dick. Tatum with a screen. And stolen by Dick. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. The Bucks trail. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Into the box, it's your Lakers squad.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Issel. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here is Irving. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Pass to Issel from deep. He can't get it to go.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Eason. That shot, no good. Reza Shea with some nice D. Outside Dick, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reza Shea.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Milwaukee making a switch here.
Jones, Nate Archibald.
Pass to Asenge. It's hauled in by Thurman. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Reza Shea to the left wing. And stolen by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Archibald. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Irving with it. No made baskets yet. Screen by Easton. Now here's Irving. Defense right on it. 3 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he drops it first. That one drops. He ties it up. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Powell. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Jones. Pass to Rizachet. Jones peels it out. Here's Archibald. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Archibald from downtown. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 4 rebounds now. They set a pick. Here's Ryder. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Lakers. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. In transition, here come the Bucks. And Rizachet gets it to go. Rizachet's got his second basket on the night. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And Cameron Windmill asks, which one of you has the best hair.
Okay, I could say this with supreme confidence. It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a three-way tie at the top. Get it?
Yeah, Cameron Windmill, you might want to get a new TV. Or maybe an eye test. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jason Tatum out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Powell. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Antetokounmpo outside. Tatum against Jones. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Back to Castle. Count that bucket. Castle's got 8.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Castle to the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the inside, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Castle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Ryder. Now here's Risache. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Jones from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Claxton, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. And Simmons is subbed in for Irving. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Powell surveying the D.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the Senge. No points yet. Six to shoot. Powell outside. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Bucks trail by 4. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ryder can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating crunch.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Jones from outside. The Lakers with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pass to Issel. Castle for 3. Claxton with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Walsh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick. Here's the Senge. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Here's Ryder. Now covers. Pass to Dick. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Will go for a different look here. Robinson, he's checked in for Claxton. Eason comes in for Walsh. Edwards, he's checked in for Powell. Wells comes in for Simmons. Now Wells. Outside Edwards. Screen by Eason. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mobo's checked in. 1:42 left in the third. Archibald, the pass to Issel. And another miss by Milwaukee.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And the basket by Issel. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Screen by Robinson. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mobo. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Mobo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Edwards, a pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Dick with a miss.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Robinson passes to Edwards. Here's the Senge. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Let's hear it, fans.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Bucks trail by 10. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Cason Wallace out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Castle, and it's Issel in at center. Wallace's shot is good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Castle. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Archibald. Rebounded by the Lakers. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards driving in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Bucks trail by 9. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. There's a screen. Archibald, the pass to Issel. Over on it to Kumpo. Archibald, true on the 14-footer.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Lakers. On it to Kumpo, a screen on Dick. Down low. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Your attention to the court. It's your Lakers squad. Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers squad. Welcome to you.
Checked in for Wallace. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team, and he was adamant adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Tipped away. On the wing, Rizachet, guarded by Edwards. And the Bucks miss again. The Lakers lead by 9. Here's the Singate. The kick to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Issel with a rebound. Issel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Rizachet. They grab their own miss. Here's Archibald. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Rizachet. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Edwards. In transition, here they come. Here's Archibald. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pass to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
He's got a great sense of timing on the pick and roll. When Tatum makes his move, it's decisive.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Archibald. Off the mark there with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Can't get it. Bucks trail by 11. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Completely new group for the Lakers. On the wing, Rizachet, guarded by Barrett. Left side, Rizachet. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 5. Oh, no good on the layup. Outside Barrett. Now Simmons. Now Easton. Powell outside. Now Easton. Ooh, it misses. Here's Ryder. Castle fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Get that team.
They've led by as many as 11. Robinson, a screen on Castle. Simmons. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
This is why you involve Simmons in these sets, because he's so crafty at finding ways to capitalize.
Now here's Rizachet, guarded by Barrett. Robinson with the block. Robinson rips down the board. The Lakers lead by 10. Powell outside. From deep three-point land. Yes, sir! From way outside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this...
The previous play is under review.
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Call was wrong. He'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Simmons. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
The Bucks trail by 11. Banks it home. Big shot.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. The bucket is good!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. Here's Milwaukee. They trail by 11. Castle. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. Oh, ripped away.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam?
At the line for the Bucks, Isaiah Ryder taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Edwards. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's off. Stolen. Buries it from outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout call. Milwaukee. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure Coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
the Lakers Lakers, let me hear you.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your LA Clippers. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, Andrew Lemon. The big man at 7 foot 0 inches, number 17, Walker Kessler. At small forward, standing 6 foot 5, number 8, Jalen Williams. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 31, Jalen Jackson. Starting at the other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 5, JoJo White.
We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Asenge in at the 3 slot.
Jason Tatum scores but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's good for his. Second made, he's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now here's White. Williams with a clean look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. sinks the triple.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Tatum against Johnson. Out to White. And Nembhard has it in the corner. No good, unable to end this run. Lakers leading by 7. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Johnson. It's Nembhard on the wing. Edwards defending. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Picked him clean. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kick out deep. Giannis. Tatum with the screen on White. Count the basket. He's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's White. 6 points for him.